Hello, and welcome back to my COVID days and nights. It's been a few days since I've done one. There isn't a whole lot of change. This is sort of my day. It's like I get 3 or 4 hours in the day where I am lucid enough to read, to understand what I'm reading, and it doesn't always happen in a row. 16 plus hours, I'm just absolutely just, half asleep for that whole time, dozing off. It's and extremely tired that I don't want to get up, don't want to move, or just lay down, but then I can't lay down for that long because of the breathing uh, and um, and joint pain. Uh, and then, like earlier today, I had a bit of a um, lucid period for a little bit, and I watched a couple booktube videos, and I made a sort of response video. It's not really a response video, but something sort of an addendum to a video that Michael K. Vaughan did, because he brought up a few other points in there that I thought I'd elaborate on and ask some questions, you know. And I thought that went well. But according to some comments and one or two that have been deleted since that went up, and emails that the question seems to be, why am I talking about something different than the actual subject is, the sensitivity editors and readers. And I'm going, am I not allowed to elaborate on something or compare it to something else and say that there's potential issues with doing something else, which most people would say is okay? I apparently not to some people, but anyway, that has tired me out even more, because I just sort of scratch my head figuratively and literally and wonder why I even bother doing videos, um, because I just it's kind of weird, because I like the feedback, and I don't care if people agree with me or disagree with me, you know. But people seem to, if as soon as they disagree with something, but it's usually that they don't understand, they're disagreeing with something that I haven't said. It's something that I haven't said or alluded to, uh and thinking that I should be talking about something else, and it's like, well, yeah. So I do, in these times when I get really really tired, I just feel like just chucking booktube completely. I really, really do. I enjoy when people understand what I said, and if they don't agree with me, fine. They address what I said. That's a very simple thing that I ask, is address what I said. And if you don't understand, and I don't always make myself 100% clear, ask rather than jump to conclusions. And but yeah, I just at times, well, I'm tired, just period, tired of this long COVID thing, and it's not getting any better. And when it's definitely allergies, because I still getting a sore throat, dry throat, regardless how much I drink. I might as well just have a catheter put in and just drink and just let it flow out the amount that I'm actually drinking. Sinus pain, just horrendous sinus pain at times. Um, Sneezing my head off at other times. Breathing difficulties. It's the whole 9 yards. Everything. It's as pretty well as bad as when I first had COVID. And as I say, I try to do things that are enjoyable. Like right now, I am still reading through the annotated Draculas, which I'm really, really enjoying when my mind is clear enough to do that. I'm just reveling in the minutia, the detail around the text that both these and the Norton um, editors give, and that, when my mind is going, it's sparks interest and enjoyment. Uh, but I'm not getting enough of it because, like as I say, 3 hours a day, maybe four, that I can force myself. But then I find that I'm reading and I'm going, I don't even know what I've read, because I'm nodding off. I can't even, I'm sending a text to someone, or especially a text, and I'm clicking out the numbers, and then I'm just dozing off, and then I sort of realize that it's 15-20 minutes later, and I've got half the text done. Uh, it's I just want it. I just um, so with being like that, I just want things that bring enjoyment, and at times, the reading definitely is bringing the enjoyment, but the booktube the videos are not bringing enjoyment. Sadly, at the moment, not bringing enjoyment at all. Um, I get a little bit from doing the video, a little bit of enjoyment, but yeah, no, and that's all on me, probably because I'm being too sensitive, probably, for whatever reasons, about this. Um, anyway, I'm just like I say, I had a couple hours earlier that I was really good. Like, I would say, yeah, about 16 hours or so a day that I'm literally just, sitting here, mouth hanging open, drool coming out because I'm I'm dozing off, and I just don't have strength to get up and move or do anything. And then the rest of the time, many more, several more hours, 4 or 5 hours, I'm sort of like the way I am now, where I'm just halfway in between, and just tired. I think I've said that a few times. Um, and constantly thinking of, financial situation, and food, and everything like that over the next few months. Um, no idea when this is going to get sorted. I am waiting for some papers apparently to fill out that were apparently sent earlier last week. Still haven't received them, but that's exactly what's happened before when I did this over a year and a half ago. And I'm getting frustrated, angry over this, and just wanted to tell them basically to go fuck themselves, but I can't. I need that um, support to get by, and and thankfully, on the in a week and a half, I'll be able to order a little more food, because um, thanks to a subscriber, they gave me a little bit through my PayPal, and that's will basically buff up my food by like 30%, for when I order, which is really nice, and thank you. So I can actually have something a little more than rice, beans, and pasta. I can actually get some sauce for pasta, which I didn't do, because I just figured, well, I've got some margarine, I got some other things, so, but it's a very plain, very, very plain way to eat pasta. So hopefully I'll be able to get some pasta sauce and maybe some ground beef, minced beef, and maybe a little bit of cheese, just as something, as a bit of a treat. Calling that a treat these days. Anyway, I've rambled on here enough, and feeling sorry for myself enough at the moment. But that's what this was, and I did say that I was going to sort of, explain and how I felt at the time that I was making the video, and for good or bad, sharing too much or not sharing too much, which I am sharing more than I normally would, but it's been asked, and I have no problems really with doing it. I might look back on this and say, well, what have I done? But we'll see. But that's not the case at the moment. Thank you.